What's going on YouTube? Cejaman back with another figures review I should say. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle classics. These are based off of the 1988 cartoon, so it's kind of like a throwback but in 6-inch form and over 34 points of articulation. I reviewed I think maybe 2 or 3 of these when these first came out a couple years ago. I never got to finish the whole set, I don't think so, but I'm going to start doing some re-reviews, whatever you want to call them, because if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know the majority of my videos were recorded on an iPhone. So now I'm going to be redoing some of my figures, and I'm going to be doing them with my camera, obviously. But yeah, so that's the little intro we're doing here. So this is the figures we're going to be looking at, all 4 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle classics. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is go over each figure individually. If you guys remember the packaging on how these looked, the front was kind of like almost like a retro style like packaging. You got an image there of the figures from the back. It was like the bubble part had like a sewer part on top, where the manhole in the back, it had some like a big old story about the turtles, and it had some more images of them, how they looked back in the 1988 cartoon. But the packaging was really cool. But what we're gonna do here is look at each figure individually. So we'll make this review kind of quick. I'll go over the articulation on one of the figures because articulation is pretty much the same on all of them. So the first figure I pick, we'll do the articulation on him. So let's move some of these aside, and first guy we're gonna look at will be Donatello right here. And we'll look at the base that he does come with. So he does come with a manhole right there. It's got 2 pegs, which is really cool. And it does read Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it reads the name of the character there, Donatello. And there's the bottom part there. So it's just, it's a plastic material. Would it be cool if it was like kind of like metal? I think that would have been a really cool little touch. But this figure is super nice. All of the figures actually are really nice in this series. He does come with his famous, bow staff right there. And you can make out a little bit of detail on there, a little bit of lining, and then there's some I guess this is supposed to be like the strap that he has right there around the middle part. And you can see the width of this. So this is pretty cool. He does have this, and he does, of course, have a place to hold it on the back of him. But, I mean, why would you really want to do that? And looking at him here, this is the problem, and they fixed this later on with the re-releases. You can see his eyes were really messed up. Like the one on the right was looking to the side, and the one in the left is looking straight ahead. He's got kind of like an open mouth right there, which is really cool. And all the turtles, you'll see here in a second, they all have different color skins. And right here you can see there's his belt and everything, and it does have the D, and it's going all the way in the back. You can see right here it is a separate piece, so you can't take this off if you really wanted to peg this off. But looking here, he's got the purple bandanas or straps around there's an elbow one there, and there's a wrist one there. And are they separate pieces? It seems to be they are separate pieces if you wanted to take them off. And you can see the purple bandana here. The back is a softer material, and they are 3-fingered. Here's the front part. Take a look at the shell. If you guys want to look at the shell there, and then here's the lower legs. Got the purple knee pads right there, and the bottom of the feet, he does have the peg holes. So this is just a very cool looking figure. One of my favorite Ninja Turtle figures that I do own, other than the of course the classic ones, but I really love the movie ones back in the 90s. I think it was from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 2. Looking at articulation on Donnie, the head does rotate. You can kind of tilt it, goes up and down. He does have upper torso articulation, like he does have like a little bit of a rotation right there. And a slight crunch. You can also tilt him side to side. Arms go in and out, forward and back. He's got looks like double jointed elbows. Rotation in the arm. The hand can rotate, also go in and out. He's got thumb articulation and individual finger articulation, which is totally nice. The legs go in and out, forward and back. Double jointed knees, rotation in the leg. The foot can go up and down. You can see that right there, goes up and down pretty far. And each toe has individual articulation. So these are very articulated figures, guys. Very, very nice. Very, very cool. And these were super hot when these first came out. So that's Donnie. Next up, we'll look at Leo. Right here you can see there's the shield, or the base, which does read Leonardo at the bottom. And these bases are super nice to have. He's got his little sheaths right here for his katana, or swords. And you can see that has a little bit of detail to it, and it's got the blue bandana wrapped around it, and then each sword fits in there perfect. So you can see right there the handle is colored blue, and then this part's just gray. It's a soft material, so careful with it. So he does have 2 of them, of course, which is super nice. And looking at Leo right here, Very, very nice head sculpt. It's got kind of like an open mouth right there on the left side. And I have a vintage figure right here of Leo. You can see right there the total, I mean, you could like see the difference in size and the difference in the dang figure. But he's got that same mouth part open right there. And this one has wide eyes, and this one you can actually see the pupils. You can see right here in the back, the shelling and everything. The shell's a lot different, and the holsters is a lot different as well. That's a little vintage look for you guys right there. Got the L at the belt. Everything else seems to be the same exactly as Donnie. For the most part, all the figures are pretty much the same other than the differences in the head sculpts and the paint applications. So articulation will be the same. You got the blue bandana, the blue wrist bandanas there, and then you got the knee ones right here. There's the bottom, he's got peg holes as well. So that is Leo. Next up is Mikey. Right there is the base. Got Michelangelo right there. And right here in the back. The cool thing about these figures is they all have places to put their weapons. So Mikey has his little area to put the nunchucks right there. You can see that, and they fit in there perfect. And here's his nunchucks. They got the chain right there, which is super nice. And it's got really good detail on the handles. Very, very cool. So you get two of them, of course. Super, super dope. Right here is Mikey. Got kind of like a serious face a little bit. He's kind of looking up as well. Got the orange bandanas. You can see the shell more on this one. He's got the yellow, or I'm sorry, the orange elbow pad, the wrist ones, and so you can see it's a separate piece. It's not molded on. And then on this side too, he's got the M for the belt, and the feet right here. There's the bottom feet, and there's the knee pads. So that is Mikey. Again, articulation on all these guys are going to be exactly the same. Last up, my favorite Ninja Turtle. Got the same attitude, share the same name, Raphael. That's the base. He's got his size right here. He's got the holsters right here in the front to put his size. You can take these out very easily. And you got the size right there. Super nice. Again, very nice detailing in the handles. Super cool. So we got two of those, and then now Raph has more of like an angry look to him. I do have the vintage version of this guy, but it is so dirty. My son was playing with it, and this thing is just filthy. Right here in the back, you got the bandana, which is a softer material. This one you can clearly see the whole shell, and of course the red bandana, the red ones around the wrist, the R in the belt, and the red knee pads as well. But like I said, these all share, they're all different in colors. But what we're going to do now is show all these figures side by side. And there you have it, guys. That's my review, my re-review on these figures, on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle classic figures based off of the 1988 animated series. You can see the size scale right here with the actual vintage figures and the differences, obviously. But these guys are super cool, guys. These guys came out a couple years ago. They were marked at like $19.99, I believe, each. And we already got a Bebop and Rocksteady. I already did a review on those. These ones I wanted to redo again because I did them on an iPhone. But I know we're going to be getting at Comic-Con, which I hope to be picking up the movie versions of these characters, which is super dope. And I hope we also get future figures based off of the classic, because I love these, and you can really get these guys in cool poses. I'm not really great with posing my figures, but I know a lot of you ACB artists are. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Let me know what you guys think about me redoing a lot of reviews, and we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe and check out my Facebook and Instagram. And the links are in the description below, and it'll be at the end of this video. See you guys later, guys.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Killers in the house, yeah, turtle. Here we go, it's a lean green ninja team. On the scene, cool teens doing ninja things. So extreme, out the sewer like laser beams.